Hi, this is Sherry Veronica, and I did a couple blogs because I saw Richard Cheltenham with his wife and his two daughters, and there was also some other people that I wanted to have on YouTube. As I put it there as something you can look for if you're looking for something, if you're looking for them in the future, because when you're looking for certain people, there are no photos of them anywhere to be found. So I did that for that purpose. But this particular blog now is about Richard, and I know that he's entangled in some matters in Barbados concerning land and land fraud and that kind of stuff. And whereas you, whoever you are, think that you can pull someone like this down, it never works. And even when I started blogging, and I was talking about a doctor, someone said to me, do you think that less people are going to him? And it made me think, are less people going to him, or were less people going to him? No, his practice flourished. His practice didn't skip a beat. So Barbadians don't really care about stuff that you say about the people who have been appointed as the elite. Okay, people who are in that club, they're untouchable. And then people will say, well, in all parts of the world, leaders and attorneys and doctors are brought before the courts and they're put in prisons and whatever. They will say that, but you have to look at colonialism, and these people are servants of those people, and they never went to prison. The people who held slaves and the people in England who still sit on the throne, they have not been punished. Money has not been taken away. Properties were never put back to where it was taken from. Yes, every now and again, you will see them returning a little vase or whatever, but they have everything that they needed in their vaults and in their underground security systems that, for some reason they like it. For some reason, they like having stuff. It's like seeing an ant, A-N-T, an ant. It's like seeing an ant and he has a grain of sand and he's hugging it. That grain of sand is everything. It's his world. He's conquered that grain of sand. But there's a beach, and there's sand all over the beach and under the water all over the place. But yet, some people their minds are so closed down that they think by having certain things in their house or in a vault or in a security area, wherever, they think they're rich for that. And it's just a grain of sand located nowhere. But anyhow, yeah, he's not going to fall because he is part of the colonial arm. Okay, they call themselves King's Council. It was Queen before the Queen died, so now it's King Council and or Senior Council. They have so many titles. They love it. They'll walk up in it because they are what they are based on what was created in the islands, especially Barbados, and left there to run things. It's part of their DNA to do what they do and not expect to be brought before the courts. Just like their masters were never brought before the courts. In fact, you had to pay them. You had to pay them for their losses when slavery was done away with. They had to be paid, and they were paid for decades. You were paying them without even knowing. You were paying them, the colonial masters, for whatever losses they sustained. And Cheltenham is part of that. He probably has Sir in front of his name. I think he does. Colleen, his wife, probably has Lady as part of her name. She probably does, And they love it. Okay? So don't compare Barbados to other parts of the world. Do not compare Barbados to America. Do not. Okay? America is not that sort of experiment. It's a different sort of experiment. It's not like Barbados. The book is closed. The book has been written and it's closed on Barbados. Okay, it's closed. You are what you are. And Richard Cheltenham, no matter what is being said about him, the CCJ and other people and other clubs will look at him as someone to be honored and to you bestow accolades on him. And, you know, they want you to bow down. Bow down, bitches. Bow down. They want you to bow down to people like Richard Cheltenham. Okay? But like I said to you, like I always say to you, if they shit and if they piss, they're no better than you are. Having money does not make you better. It just means that you can afford things, but it doesn't make you better than anyone else. Okay? And you have to always check to find out how that person made that money. If they consider themselves capitalists, a capitalist is a thief. A capitalist or capitalistic mind, mainframe, you're a thief. You're charging more for what you're giving. You're getting more for what you gave. Okay? You're stealing. You're stealing. But it's legal. It's legal. But yeah, that's it on him. He's going to prosper and when he does depart the earth, he's going to probably have a state funeral. He's probably going to have a massive funeral. All the people who are part of the clubs, they will be there. They're going to be there. So no lawsuit or any action brought against him, whether you want him to be examined before the bar association or, you know, whatever it is that he's brought up for in terms of disciplinary action. It is of no moment. It is of no moment. It is of no moment. You cannot bring him down because he is part of the colonial establishment. He's part of that. And it has never gone away. It has never ended. It has never gone away. It just looks different. See how the pretty dress she's wearing? Oh, she looks so pretty in her new dress, you know. That's how it looks now. That's how it looks now. Okay? But you're still in bondage. Still the same thing. But he's just one arm. There are other people in Barbados who are doing the work of the monarchy in the UK. And you can't do anything about them. You cannot do anything about them. This is Sherry Veronica.